Welcome the listening empire. What is the first picture that comes to your mind? As soon as you hear the name of Halloween? Jack-o'-lantern. Or some people walking around wearing strange clothes. But what does all this mean by Halloween? Name of Halloween. Halloween is also known as All-Hallows Eve or All Saint Eve. It started of old-time Celts people's festival Samhain. Origin of Halloween. The Celtic people lived mainly in Ireland, England, and northern France, and celebrated his new year on November 1st. According to them, the summer and the end of harvest on this day, and a long and terrible winter began. Celtic people believed October 31st, the night before New Year, the wall between the human world and the world of spirits becomes blurred, because of which souls could come into our world and disturb them. To avoid this, Celtic people dressed as animals and monsters that night. They roamed at night to dodge the spirits that they are like them. History of Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. Named after a stingy man named Jack. There is a story behind it, according to which a man named Jack invited Devil to drink with him. The Devil agrees to drink with him. After drinking, when it comes time to pay, Jack doesn't want to pay. And to avoid this, Jack convinced the Devil to turn it into a coin and Jack could pay money from it. The Devil obeys and turns into a coin. As soon as the Devil changes into the coin, Jack picks it up and puts it in his pocket, and carries a silver cross with him so that the Devil does not change its true form. Jack then leaves the Devil on one condition: that the Devil doesn't bother him for a year. And if Jack dies in the meantime, the Devil doesn't take his soul. Devil gets it. The next year Jack does a trick with the Devil again. He tells the Devil that he should climb the tree and pluck fruits for it. The Devil climbs the tree after listening to him. And as soon as he raises his hand to pluck the fruit, Jack makes a cross on the trunk of the tree, so that the Devil doesn't come down from the tree. He tells the Devil that he will leave it on one condition: to not bother him for the next 10 years. Devil assumes. After some time when Jack dies, so his soul goes to heaven, but he is not kept because of his actions, and it is sent back. Devil wasn't happy with him. When he goes to hell, the Devil doesn't take his soul, because he promised him. The Devil sends him back to the world with burning coal, so that he can see the way in dark winter nights. Jack takes a turnip and cuts it in the shape of a lantern, puts the burning coal in it, and roam the world. Irish Celtic people call this ghostly figure Jack of the Lantern or Jack-o'-lantern. Halloween is a festival celebrated in Western Hemisphere. Halloween Festival of Western Hemisphere, which is mostly celebrated in Western Europe and North America. Halloween is mostly celebrated by children. Halloween is the festival of kids, in which children dress up in different types of dress and collect candies. I have already told you that the first Jack-o'-lantern, traditional Jack-o'-lantern versus new, it was made with turnip. Along with it, Irish people used to make it from potatoes too. Jack-o'-lantern appearing on today's time, which is made of pumpkin. It started when Irish immigrants arrived in America in the 19th century. New York organizes biggest Halloween parade on the occasion of Halloween, where many parades are organized. The world's largest Halloween parade takes place inside New York, in which 50,000 people join every year. And at the same time, 2 million people, to see this parade, gather on the streets. History of trick-or-treat. At Halloween, where you will see the children doing trick-or-treat. It started in olden times when it was called guising. In it, people used to wear costumes and go to the house of people, and used to ask them for money and food. In return, they used to show up with poem songs or some trick. But in today's time, where money and food in trick-or-treat, candies have taken, trick-or-treat was stopped during WW2. Did you know that trick and treat were discontinued during World War II? Which was the reason for sugar rationing. But as soon as World War II is over, ban on sugar rationing lifted, and the candies started building up again and the trick and treat started again. Halloween is the second largest festival in America after Christmas. USA's second biggest festival. America spends thousands of dollars on it every year. The US spent $9 billion in 2019. Americans spend $100 on Halloween. According to a report, an American spends $100 on Halloween. Halloween 2020 is very special. Do you know that this year's Halloween is very special? Because full moon is going to happen on Halloween this year too, which is now after 19 years, where before it happened in 2001 and the next would not be before 2039. Traditional Irish bread. A traditional bread is found on Halloween in Ireland, which is called bramburk or brack. Inside this bread, he hides a ring and Whoever gets this ring is considered very lucky. Biggest pumpkin producer state in America. The pumpkins used on the occasion of Halloween. The largest pumpkin produces in the U.S. state of Illinois. Who raised 500 million pounds of pumpkins on Halloween? Jack-o'-lantern making competition. Do you know in the Jack-o'-lantern competition? The record for the lowest ever recorded is 16.47 seconds. Where most Jack-o'-lantern lit once. Do you know the state of America on October 31, 2013? New Hampshire set a record, in which the most jack-lantern was lit together. The number 30581 was jack-o'-lantern. What are the favorite dresses of kids on Halloween? Do you know on the occasion of Halloween? Which is the children's favorite dress? According to a report, the children's favorite dress is superheroes and princesses. Thank you. I hope you like a video. Bye.